Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Got this, trying to fix this necklace. Okay, I am Lulu with Queen of Hustles. I ask that you like, subscribe, share, and comment to this channel. I'm messing with this light over here, doing weird stuff. Okay. Anywho, um, like I said again, I am Lulu with Queen of Hustles, and I definitely got to go. I am really in a hurry, but I have to be diligent with my video. Today will make my 29th, let me see, yeah, my 29th video today. I have done like 2 shorts in there, but I'm supposed to be doing this. I've been doing this 30-day challenge. So today will be my 29th video, but 2 of them are shorts. And so I will be doing, because I want to go all the way to my very last day, which is the 28th, which will make 30 days since this challenge. I thank everyone for liking, commenting, sharing, and supporting. I am very, very grateful. I started the first video. I was so scared. I started the video not knowing what to talk about, what to do, and God has just really provided throughout this journey, and I am forever grateful. And so after my challenge comes to an end, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing probably 3 days a week. I'll be talking a lot of times just whatever God give me to talk about, but for the most part I'll still stick to the news, what's going on in the news. I will talk about gigs, talk about having a thankful heart, and talk about overcoming, toxic relationships. Let me just adjust that for a minute. Okay. So I'll still be talking about that, but I won't be doing it the 7 days, which has really been a lot, but I have been diligent. I am so proud of myself because I went from like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about every day to, okay. And I mean, I got notes of like, okay, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. I got notes for days now. And so I'm truly, truly grateful of what God has done with me with this channel. I can see the transformation in my own self from when I first started to now. I was already on my healing journey, but God has just really worked on me. He's worked on my heart. He's worked on my issues of unforgiveness and letting things go, and getting over the disappointment and what I had wanted and it did not turn out that way, and just getting over the hurt and the bitterness and the unforgiveness. And so for that, I give God the glory. I give him the glory. So let's talk about it. Last night, this is Happy Happening Saturday. That's what this is. I'm dressed because, I do my own thing. I am, I drive the school bus. We're going to talk about too. I do want to talk next week about gigs, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start touching in on the Medicare and the insurance. As many know that I was a Medicare agent, insurance agent, and I just had to put that on back burner. I said, Lord, because it's just weighing me out. It's weighing me out. And the guy that I had worked for, he restructured his company and all of that. And then within 2 weeks, he was like, yeah, 2 weeks severance pay with me and other workers, and we're going to go with 1099. So anyway, y'all already know the story. So I put that on back burner and pulled them old CDLs out. Well, today I have a field trip. It's going to be probably about 9 hours. And sweet part about on Saturdays, you get paid an extra $5 an hour. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Don't, count out the bus drivers. The thing is with the schedule, it's the holidays that can get a little tricky. And when you're off for the summer, unless you do summer school. So you have to escrow in. This is for my bus drivers that's listening. Now, I escrow in, but I know a lot of drivers that do not escrow in. They're like, I don't know if they do what they need to do with my money. Escrow in account is like a flex account on your job where you put money to the side for your children's daycare, for dental, for different things like that. But this is in lieu of paying for your holidays when you're off, because we work for the school system. Every time you turn around, they have. That's why half of them don't know nothing. But anyway, let's talk about it. Okay. But anyway, you are off quite a bit, so you got to have something. Oh, I look just like my daddy when I did that look. You got to have something in the bank to cover the holidays. And so don't discount the bus drivers. Hey, because we $25 to $35 an hour. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. If you don't have no experience, they generally start you at $20 an hour. Don't hold me to that, because they forever switching. But this is in Houston, Texas, which they have a lot of different school districts, and they pay differently. Some are better, some are worse. But I do know with the people that I currently work for. It's generally $25 to $35 an hour. So let's talk about it. And like I said, you get an extra $5 on Saturday. And I'm finna go do these little 9 hours. I gotta drive these children to Spring, Texas. We're gonna be up and down the highway today. Lord, they're doing like UIL or something like that. Some type of competition they're doing. I have it from 12:30 to 8:30, so it's an all-day trip. So anyway, let's talk about it. Last night, I went to a steakhouse. Let's talk about it. And Lord, I was like, let me sit up at this bar. Because I'm like, I was needy. Because I was like, okay, because I know I had a full day today. So I didn't want to do too much, but I, want to do a little something. You didn't win all week. Lord, you got to treat yourself somewhere. They partied and drank and party wine. Everybody know when the wine ran down the Bible. Who did they say? Who did they go to? They went to Jesus. We need you to fill this up. We out of wine. So for the holier than thous, get off your little whatever. So anyway, we gotta do stuff. They dance. If you read the Bible long enough, you gonna see they dance, they partied, they drank, they did. So anyway, just don't worry about me getting in heaven. You make sure you get in heaven. Okay, let's talk about it. But anyway, back to last night. Let's talk about this. I ain't got a lot of time because Lord knows I need to stop at the dollar store too before I run to work. And anyway, we're gonna say this other store, but we go. They not open on Sunday. So anyway, we need to stop at that store, but they not open on Sunday. So I got to go by it before I go to work and put it in my trunk. So okay then. Anywho, y'all know I'm still really gonna still be working on me. So anyway, the question came up last night. It was really interesting. I got there, a couple of other coworkers, they done it on me. Hey, that's all right. And then I met another coworker. She was just so happily there. And I was sitting one place. She was like, come over here, come over here. So I went over there and baby, we had a time. Baby, when I tell you we had a time last night, it was good, clean fun. But we had a time. I was sitting next to a energy owner of a company from Dirty D, stockbroker, hydroponic, marijuana grower, stockbroker, and then another gentleman, was 2 white guys and a black guy, and then another gentleman that had started his own trucking, not import, he's on a whole nother level, import trucking business, and he has contracts with the military, baby. He had all his pictures of bringing all these Jeeps in, and he was so proud of himself, and I said, pat yourself on the back, and he played tennis every day, and he had a little stomach, but he had 1,000 pictures of showing. Lord, I hope he don't watch it because I think he gonna watch it. Well, I know you say you play tennis, but start doing your little sit-ups anyway because he might watch. Yeah, because we got to talk about my channel, Lord. You might watch it, but anyway, it is what it is because I don't delete nothing. But you was a smooth brother. You really were, but yeah, start doing your little sit-ups. But okay then. And he was cute too. So anyway. So now moving on. I forgot shit. I forgot he got the channel. But anyway, baby, why this one man, he was Caucasian, and he some kind of company or something. I thought he said energy or something. It was something, God, it was, I almost thought of the name because it almost sounds like a food company, but it's not. But anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, so he got to talking about how he had been married 2 times. I've been married. I've been down that road a few times. So let's not talk about it today. Okay, go working that out too. So anyway, we even had an annulment in the middle. Okay then. So anywho, he was saying how he'd been married twice. I don't shame nobody because, I can't throw rocks at nobody. So anyway, and he's been married twice. And both times, both women cheated on him. And then they left it. So he was talking about how he was throwing, hey, because we all grown, how, and he didn't understand. And I said, well, you don't understand? He said, no, I don't understand. I gave him everything. I did everything for him. And, and I was throwing the D and this. Oh, we were having real grown folks conversations because we were all adults. We were all very grown. I'm sure everybody was 40 and up, 45, 50 and up. I'm going to say 50 and up. So, anywho, because sometimes, I ain't going to say the wrong thing, but you can't tell those people age sometimes, but I thought everybody was 50 and up. So anyway, I know I'm real grown. So we sitting there and I asked him and he was like, I don't know. Cause I was throwing the D and, I was de-entizing him. I'm just not, trying to be, respectful. He was de-entizing him. That's really what he said. And I said, oh, so I'm sitting there listening. Other dude, the black dude, he sit there, he just sit there just taking it all in. So I said, well, why you think that? Why you think they kept, cheating on you and then leaving you? I said, why you think that? I don't know. Because, I gave him everything. I did everything for him. I did this. I did that. And I said, well, do you want to know what I think? And so then he said, well, yeah, what do you think? So I said, well, sir, in all respect, I said, when you doing all that and you giving them all that and you've got money and you flying them, because he showed a picture of her. She was dead gorgeous. She had legs for days. She looked like she was probably she looked kind of tall. I'm tall, but she looked maybe like she was 6 foot. A little under, I would say probably 6 foot, but she was gorgeous. She had long, beautiful blonde hair. She was a beautiful girl. And really, her silhouettes and everything, she was real pretty. You could tell, she looked like money, smelled like money, that kind of money. Okay. And so I'm thinking, so I asked him, I said, well, do you really want to know what I think? And he was like, well, yeah, why you think? Because I gave everything, I did everything for both of them. And, and I was an involved husband and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, you really want to know what I think? And he said, yeah. I said, well, generally, when women cheat or leave very successful men, good men that's got money, and they doing everything else, I said, you know what it normally is. I said, and you said you had 2 that did that. I said, you know what that normally is? And he said, what? I said, number 1 or 2. He said, 1 or 2. I said, 1, they just riding women. He said, I'm just picking the wrong women. I said, yeah. I said, they just be no good, women, little gold diggers. I said, oh, your sex ain't no good. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. We all grown. You know what I'm saying? We all grown. So then he said, I ain't gonna look, I'm about to cut y'all off because I know I gotta go. And he said, no, I was demonetizing them. And I said, no. I said, now, that's what you say you was doing? Yeah, I was giving it to him. I said, well, you got a thing of giving it to him, and then you got a thing where you're making love to him. He looked at me. I said, they're 2 different things. Everybody around me agreed. Everybody was like, yeah, different. I said, they're very different. I said, yeah, you can demonize her all day long. I said, but it's another thing about making love to her. And I said, with women, you make love to their mind. I didn't get to tell him this because I meant to tell him this. Because we started talking about something that we were just talking, because he was so shocked, and he was really, you could tell, I think it kind of hurt his feelings, because he kind of like he had take it all in. But I'm just speaking that women, you make love to a woman's mind way before you ever make love to her body. That's what real love making. Let's talk about it today. What real love making look like. I'm talking to somebody. I'm trying to help some folks. You make love to her mind. So if you are treating her bad, talking her bad, calling out her name, baby, the body already shut down. It's already shut down. You know what I'm saying? But if you're loving, you're speaking what you need to speak, and you can work your little tools of what you got, and you not just going in for the count and making sure you getting yours, a woman be down with you. A woman be down with you. If you not already made love to her mind, let's talk about it today. Look, God just do it all. Because God read the Bible long enough. You gonna see what God talk about. Pleasing your man, your husband, please start reading the Bible. You gonna see the sex all in the Bible. Let's talk about it. He talks about the loving and coming together and being fruitful and multiply. What you think that is? Okay then. So anyway, but because I know I got some little folks gonna be like, oh my God, read the Bible long enough. You'll see everything we talking about is in the Bible. Ain't nothing new up under the sun when it comes to the Bible. But you have to learn how to please a woman, not just go in and get yours and you did whatever, and then you act like you didn't hung the moon, and she just sitting there like, is this what we doing? But you got cars, you live in the right zip code, you can go to the country clubs all day, you look good, you can work out, but you're not satisfied. That's for somebody. Don't always think it's about the material things. Yeah, the material things, baby, they show here. I ain't gonna lie. It makes life way easier, and it give you more options in life. Let's talk about it. But baby, when it come to sex in the bedroom, if you're not doing what you need to do, it's almost gonna be like, don't none of that other stuff matter. I'm trying to talk to somebody, and then that's why I feel good, successful men get cheated on. That's just my little opinion. Now, real quick, Lord, I'm probably gonna do a part 2 on this. Why good women get cheated on. I think I'm gonna have to do a part 2 because I ain't gonna be, because Lord, I got to go. But good women, I wrote some stuff. This is why good women get cheated on. It could be you ain't giving enough sex. But if the man been acting crazy, talking crazy, your body shut down. I know mine do it anyway. It could be you not giving enough sex, or you got bad sex. Let's talk about it. It could be too, because I've heard men say this. Men get turned, like if you kind of nasty and you got a little nasty home and you're not really tidy, especially if you in the dating. Now, if you already with your man and he know you're a little sloppy and you've been like that 10 to 15 years, he already know how you are. But when you're dating a man and I've heard men say this, and your house not really clean, it's a little nasty, he might say that too. We all grow. He may stay that little one night or maybe 2 nights, and after a while, especially if he is a clean man and he likes a nice home, he ain't coming back. Let's talk about it. Number 3, you're dating down. That's why some women get cheated on too, because you're dating down. You already know they out your league. They already out your league. And so therefore you're going to get bored, or he's not going to be able to come to where you need him to come to because you're dating down. Don't be desperate. Don't act thirsty. Date what you want to date, or be by yourself and build what you got to build to God send the right one to you. Because that'll get you caught up too. Somebody going to start cheating when you start dating down. Because really you're frustrated, and then he's like, you kind of holding back and this and this and that, and you know he ain't really your type and this and this and that, and then he and his feelings, you and your feelings, somebody gonna do something, because that's just like, because you're already dating down. It's gonna be stress and struggle. Ain't nobody got time for the struggle. I'm tired. You can struggle by yourself. You don't need nobody to struggle with. Okay, let's talk about it. And then the other one, because I made my notes, he was never into you from the beginning. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this. He was never into you. You do have men that'll be with you for different reasons, but he was just really never really that into you. He made you think he was into you, but he really just wasn't into you. Because what I have realized and what I have learned at 56, when a man is into you and he genuinely love you and he genuinely want to do for you and help take care of you and make sure that you don't have to worry about this and worry about that, you gonna know it. Because he gonna make a point to let you know that he down for you and he with you. He got your back. Baby, let me wash your car. Let me fill you. You ain't even got, tank gonna already be filled. He know you got bills. He ain't gonna say, well, what you need. He ain't gonna even ask you. He gonna give it to you. Well, put that on you. Put your light bill. Put that on your rent. Put that on your, and you gonna know he feeling you. But when he ain't never digging in his pocket, it ain't never coming up with nothing. He just might be with you just to be with you, or be with you for what he can get out of you. Let's talk about it. But those are my little reasons why I think good women get cheated on. I'm going to have to do a part 2 to this. What did I say? Good women get cheated on because it ain't enough sex, or the sex is bad. You keep a nasty house. Men are turned off by that. You basically just dating down, or he was never into you from the beginning. That's it, and that's my time, and I got to go. My name is Lulu with Queen of Hustles. I got to go get these kiddos, and I pray for safe travels to and from. I always pray over my bus, Lord. That's just the gospel. I pray over my bus. I don't want nothing to happen to me, my children, the teachers. I don't want to be in the news. I don't want to be in the news. So we just always pray that God just cover my bus, and that, that I pick the kids up in a safe manner. I'm protected. I pick them up in a safe manner, and I bring them back. I pray over my bus every day before I even drive off. We're going to eventually talk about the Medicare insurance life. I'm eventually have to do some other things. But right now, in the meantime, between time, we got to go get this money, make this money today. Okay, then everybody have a good one. My name is Lulu with Queen of Hustles, and I'm out. Peace.